What up, y'all? How's it going? BenDeen here, and today I'm going to be eating some Auntie Annes, a famous pretzel place that you can find across the world, I guess. I didn't know they had it in Korea, but I guess they do. And yeah, it's really the only pretzel chain I know of, and they're often found in malls, I think. I've seen them a few times, but I've never been to one. I've never tried it out, so I wanted to get a little bit of everything. I'm not sure how the Korean menu compares to menus across the globe, but I wanted to get a little variety, so I got some cream cheese sticks over here. I got the original pretzel. I had to go original, and then I got two of what they call hot dogs, which I don't know what these are exactly. I mean, there is a hot dog looking thing inside of it, but it looks like it's completely baked. This one is, they call it black pepper, but it looks like pepperoni, and this one is jalapeno. And everything is looking really good and smelling really good, and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm ready to get into this. I also got a lemonade, and it came out to about 18 bucks, so not too bad. I'm gonna start off with one of these cream cheese sticks, because they gave me, let's see, 6 of these. So I'll show you a couple, try to show you a couple close up here. So here are a couple of the cream cheese sticks. They look just like, kind of looks like a pretzel in stick form with cream cheese inside, so let's try it out. I love cream cheese. Good stuff. Got a nice little soft texture, not crunchy or anything. When I ordered these, I wasn't sure if they would be crunchy or crispy, but they got the soft pretzel kind of feel with these. Pretty decent cream cheese, it seems like. A little bit on the sweet side with the cream cheese. Koreans love things sweet. I'm not sure if that's how it is originally, but yeah, overall good. I'm gonna get into this pretzel here. There's what that's looking like. Not a whole lot of salt. You know, I just went with the original. They had a few different kinds, but just probably playing it safe here. Actually, I don't know. I might have had Auntie Annes when I was a little kid. Now that I take a bite of this pretzel. There's something about a soft pretzel. I mean, I haven't had any of this kind of stuff in years, so this will bring it back. I love the big pieces of salt they put on here. I just really love bread in general, like that kind of food, you know. So this seems to be right up my alley so far. Now these guys are pretty toasty. Like they were in the oven for quite a while, and it looks like they have some cheese like crusted up on the outside. So I'm hoping these guys are a little bit crusty. I'm not sure how well you can see everything right now. Hopefully the lighting situation is okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go in for this, what they call is a black pepper. They call it black pepper cheese pretzel, or cheese hot dog, actually. Black pepper cheese hot dog, but it looks like it just has pepperoni on it. Let's try it. Alright, yeah. I'm not sure why they call it black pepper. I'm not getting a lot of like black pepper taste. But it is Korea, so who knows. Anyway, that's good. I really like this. The hot dog part in here is good, and you definitely get that kind of like burnt cheese. Not completely burnt, but you know, that kind of darkened, like kind of crispy cheese on the outside there. That's really good. It's like pepperoni and hot dog. I wouldn't have thought to put those two together, but it's working out. Now this is something that I think this might be really great as well. Jalapeno. So it's basically the same thing as this, but with jalapenos baked in. Yep, yep. I think this might be my favorite so far. You know, it's kind of the same concept except with jalapenos, which just give it that extra bite. And this is really good. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with this. I'm gonna try this lemonade here. Ooh. Yeah, this is something that I haven't had in a long time, actually. I've ordered this many times over the past few years, but it's always not exactly lemonade. So in Korea, they have lemonade or something that they call lemonade, but it's actually like it's kind of like a lemon soda. Very carbonated and just basically like lemony Sprite or something. And I've never found actual just regular lemonade. But this is pretty much it. I used to love lemonade as a kid. So yeah, this is nice. I guess because it's an American brand, I'm assuming, right? Auntie Annes sounds American. I also got this cheddar cheese dip that was this was included actually for free, but they gave it to me in this packet, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna utilize this. Maybe just put on a little bit at a time. Yep. That's what it needed for sure. I'm even thinking that these cream cheese sticks could benefit with a little bit of this cheddar cheese dip. The cheddar cheese and the cream cheese, it's not bad. Not bad. I'll probably eat like the rest, like half of these with the cheddar cheese dip. So yeah, anyway. This stuff's good. It's all my style food, actually. Just kind of like, you know, those carbs, cheese. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys might have had this before. Might not have. Like I said, it's in like a ton of malls. I think that's the only place I've seen it. Maybe in airports as well. But it's one of those classic like mall foods, like Sbarro's. Which, I mean, Sbarro's is actually another. I've seen like standalone Sbarro's before, but Auntie Annes is one of those classic either food court, like mall food court restaurants, or just like randomly in the mall next to like the H&M or something. I wonder what would happen. You know, I always get those crazy ideas. This could be too crazy though. That elevated it, for sure. I think it will be even better on the jalapeno. When you get food like this, I mean, you can't really go wrong with this cheddar cheese. Basically that kind of nacho cheese sauce, right? Yep. Oh yeah. Anyway, speaking of malls, I'm sure a lot of you guys out there like going to them, right? Now I figured I would talk a little bit about shopping. You know, a lot of people like shopping these days. I feel like, you know, women, and I mean that's kind of been the stereotype, and even like maybe just how it is, but you know, females are usually have always been the ones who like going shopping, hitting up the mall, you know, buying clothes and stuff. But I feel like it's really changing a lot these days. And men's fashion has become more and more of a big thing. Not just these days, but for the past, I don't know, few years or whatever. Maybe that's just when I started getting interested, or more interested in fashion, but... And it has been a while since I've been in America, but in Korea, like, yeah. Dudes here like fashion just as much as girls, I feel like. And probably in a lot of other countries around the world too. I mean, fashion just in general is just becoming a thing. So yeah, these days like shopping isn't just any. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just a one-sided thing. So whoever you are watching this video, I mean, you might be into it. Hopefully you are, and this isn't too boring for you. But I wanted to try to talk about shopping specifically in Korea. There's a lot of people, I feel like Asian people in general, from what I've seen, just love shopping. I don't know if that's true, but like people from other countries in Asia, not just Korea, also Southeast Asia. Like if you ever go to a famous shopping place in Seoul, which there are a few of, I mean, it seems like you'll see people with like 10 bags of stuff. And when they're at the airport, just like bringing those bags with them, like they come here almost to shop, it seems like. Sorry, it's Monday. My mind's kind of like discombobulated, so bear with me if I'm just not really making a whole lot of sense here, if I'm going like left and right, if I'm jumbling up my thoughts here, but yeah, I don't know, but I gotta say, it wasn't until I went to Hong Kong for the first time that I realized Seoul isn't as big of a shopping destination as other countries out there. Like Hong Kong, man, I gotta tell you, there's only like 5 malls that I know of in Seoul. I'm sure there are more than that, but like famous malls here, there really aren't that many of them. I feel like I only know of 5 famous ones. And I'm not just talking about my area either. I kind of thought that there'd be more malls, bigger malls, and just like it would be more of a thing here before I came here, but it's really, to my surprise, not really so much. At least when I compared to like Hong Kong. In Korea, department stores are very popular among people of all ages. So you'll see, man, if you ever come to Korea, Seoul especially, you'll see so many department stores. Which I guess you could call a mall, but it's different. Right? You know, like a old school like Macy's. You know, it has seven floors, just with a bunch of like all the fashion stuff, beauty stuff. So yeah, there's so many of them here in Korea, and they're all the same. You walk in, first floor, it's all like makeup stuff and like designer stuff. The basement always has like a food court. slash grocery store, and then you go up and they're all like kind of clothing stores that are pretty expensive. It seems like I've been many times, not to shop myself, just tag along, and yeah, like I don't really ever see myself shopping at that kind of place, but it seems kind of like a classy place, if that makes sense. Like a mall, it's more laid back, you know. You go there with your buddies when you're in middle school, high school, whatever. But yeah, not so much in the department stores. Way more department stores than malls, in my opinion. Then there are also a few different like famous shopping areas, I would say, that have, you know, like Myeongdong, for example. Myeongdong is, I would say, probably the most famous shopping area in Seoul, and it's like a huge like system like of alleys, like small alleyways. But if you walk in, man, I'm just not good at explaining things today. It's just super packed. So I would say it's an area the size of maybe 15 square blocks. That could be way off, but just lined with restaurants and a lot of shopping places. And you walk in and it just packed, like almost shoulder to shoulder type stuff. And yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. If you ever come to Seoul, that's one thing that you should. I mean, if you have never been to an area like that before, it definitely blew my mind when I first came here. I'm about to run out of camera recording time, so I'm gonna restart. Man, I'm really gonna have to do like an ASMR video one of these days. It's been only been like 3 days since my last video, but I'm just kind of like discombobulated. Sorry about that, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys are expecting a video either Friday or Saturday or Sunday even, but I only did 4 videos last week. Just wasn't exactly feeling it, so just took a day off. And I know I've said, you know, I've been trying to do 5 videos a week, but that's just like a little target I have, personal little target, nothing mandatory or anything. So, you know, don't be surprised if the schedule deviates just a tad every once in a while, especially here in the next like 2 weeks. Man, I haven't literally planned out anything for America. My trip in a couple weeks. I guess there's not really that much I have to plan out, but because honestly, I don't have to do anything special or try anything new. I just want to chill really with my peeps, with my fam and stuff. But like, I don't even have a suitcase. Should probably get one of those. Oh. that was a really good meal. I like that. I gotta be straight up. I gotta be 100% honest with y'all. This suffered a little bit from the delivery. You know, it wasn't exactly piping hot, which it would have been if I was eating there, I'm assuming. So, yeah, next time, if I want the true Auntie Annes experience, I'll probably just have to eat there. Anyway, still good stuff though. I want to give a couple shout outs before I end this video. Monica and Francesca, thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. That's really, I mean, hard to believe that you guys are doing that. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.